Welcome back to this Metro Edition. Louisville has recently been named one of the safest large cities in the United States by the Crime and Metropolitan America report, outranking all other cities in our region. One of the programs that is helping to keep this community safe is the police department's 574 LMPD hotline. An expansion of this program was recently announced in order to help fight the problem of meth in our community.
I'm very confident we're actually going to get our arms around this and be probably much more effective in addressing it.
Louisville Metro Police are getting tougher on meth use in the community thanks to a new federal grant.
We've been awarded a community-oriented policing grant from the federal government to keep this dangerous drug, methamphetamine, out of our neighborhoods.
The $450,000 will go towards new equipment and training and overtime for narcotics officers.
Some $300,000 of it, as a matter of fact, will go towards awareness, letting the community know what the issues are, giving them enough information and creating more venues for them so they can call us and provide us information to help us not only continue to close some of these meth labs, but in the long run prevent them from occurring.
As a part of the grant, a new ad campaign will be launched. Billboards, bus shelters, and public service announcements will give information on how to report meth labs in your community.
Methamphetamine is a crime that happens in every corner of this community. From the polo fields to PRP, it's a crime that knows no specific zip code. We hope our residents will see the signage that we're putting out, will hear the ads, or the marketing that we're doing, will ask questions, engage police officers, and give us an opportunity to do an even better job.
Police will also be working to establish a statewide database for drugstores to help monitor the sale of products like Sudafed, which are used to make meth.
We're aggressively working on that now, so hopefully we'll make some inroads during the next legislation.
So far this year, narcotics officers have busted 65 meth labs, most of them located south of Old Louisville.
In order to further improve the criminal justice system, Mayor Abramson recently announced a task force to study the issue of jail overcrowding and provide some recommendations to avoid a crowding crisis.
Since January 2004, an average daily population in the jail has crept up 10%.
The growing inmate population is exactly what motivated the mayor to form a new commission.
We have more people using the same showers, more people using the same sinks. And so when you put, as we would, if you put more people into an area, a confined area where they have very little movement, then tensions rise.
The 18-member commission will be headed up by local judges and consist of community activists and representatives from state corrections.
I'm very optimistic that this particular jail commission, this Vision 2020, will have a positive impact upon a very serious issue in the community.
The commission may recommend ways to streamline the process, the criminal justice process. They may figure out a better way to speed up cases. They may improve our use of technology or consider alternative types of detention where appropriate.
Results of a study on the overcrowding will be released at the commission's first meeting. It's believed there are many factors to the jail's overcrowding problem, including an increase in the average inmate stay.
The average stay in the Louisville jail was, in 1999, 14 days. Today, the average stay is 22 days.
If you've struggled to understand those bus schedules and maps, you're not alone. TARC is making it easier for you to use the public transit system.
Getting around Louisville can be a little tricky without a car. There's so many bus routes and schedules to coordinate, but now TARC's offering its riders a solution to the confusion in the form of its new online trip planner.
This program makes riding our city buses easier than ever, and it's part of our city's Go Green initiative to help make using public transit easier and more efficient.
Information about the quickest route, shortest travel time, and fewest transfers is available online. Simply go to www.ridetarc.org and click on the trip planner link to get started.
It's great because you can sit there, do it in 5 minutes, and you're out the door with a list of options. If you miss the first one, you can get to the others.
Printable maps and information about bus stops and fares are also available through the trip planner software.
With gasoline back above $3 a gallon, I'm certain that TARC and the trip planner will be getting a lot of use in the coming weeks and months.
A $9.6 million shortfall is projected in revenue for the city's budget. Mayor Abramson announced a hiring freeze along with other spending curbs to ensure a balanced budget.
Immediately, I have ordered a freeze on hiring.
It's just part of the effort to address an almost $10 million expected shortfall in revenue for this budget year. Abramson made the decision after reviewing the first quarter's revenue reports.
The projection was quite an aggressive projection. We have been closely monitoring these trends, and we now see indications at the local level that revenues, in fact, are going to fall short of our original projections.
Included in the freeze are hiring, travel, and spending for items such as computers and office furniture. The hiring freeze affects all Metro departments and agencies except for police, fire, corrections, and EMS.
We've got a fire class we've got another police class that we're going to add to the one we already have in school. And EMS too will continue in line with the existing budget, which puts a lot of pressure on the rest of the departments.
The last time Louisville Metro government faced a hiring freeze was 4 years ago, right after the city-county merger.
They have risen to challenges in the past. I have no reason to believe they won't be able to do it again as they have over the last 5 years. I'm confident that we'll be successful in managing this budget to a balanced approach by the end of fiscal year, which would be June 30th.